Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at NPSL Media YouTube. So excited to have you with us. We are into the anthem and walkout pre-match presentation. We'll be right with you with our predictions. Get your predictions in the chat and let us know where you're watching from.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Long Reach High School for DMV Elite's second home game against Virginia Beach FC. Welcome to the starting lineup for the visiting team, Virginia Beach FC. Number 23, Arnold Rukakis. Number 8, Carson Danner. Number 22, Hagen Kyle. Number 19, Hamilton Howes. Number 3, Jace Williams. Number 18, Jefferson Cossett. Number 5, Joel Alberton. Number 6, Marvin Cabrera Reyes. Number 0, Matthew Yates. Number 12, Noah Dino. And number 9, Ryan Mahone. Now, let's humbly welcome our own DMV Elite FC. Number 5, David Akinsanya. Number 11, Desmond Adeyemi. Number 10, Elias Elfasuki. Number 12, Hayden Reese. Number 1, Jacob Boyle. Number 95, Luis Buchang Epikina. Number 19, Noman Felix Mbia Thompson. Number 20, Ramsey Ray. Number 25, Richard Forka. Number 21, Samuel Santos. And number 17, Choso Awide. Please stand for the national anthem.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The walkout is finished. The anthem is played, and we are ready for action here at Long Reach High School. Columbia, Maryland is the venue. A beautiful late May matchup. The weather is perfect, albeit a little windy, and we'll see how that wind affects the conditions down there on the pitch, how that affects the mentality and game plan of these two teams. But make no mistake, we have a quality matchup here today. DMV Elite hosting Virginia Beach City United, who have to not only take on this DMV Elite side, a no small task in and of itself, but they have to turn around quickly and play Ristosi tomorrow, making their Baltimore road trip well worth their time. But right now, all their focus will be on this DMV Elite side. Let's talk about DMV Elite. In goal will be Jake Boyle, who's been a huge addition to this side, bringing the veteran leadership from his time with Maryland Bobcats. He will be joined by Maryland Bobcat veteran Richard Forka in the back line, with David Akinsanya, Epikino, Ramsey Ray rounding out the back four. In the midfield, it will be Choso Awide and Rice, flanked by Alf Kasuki. And up top, it's Santos, Bia Thompson, and Adeyemi, who was an absolute spark plug over the last few matches, Adeyemi, despite the loss to Virginia Dream, he played really well, made things happen, and no doubt we'll expect more of the same tonight. For the away side, Virginia Beach City FC will start with Yates in goal. His back line will be composed of Danner, Kyle H., Howes, Rudkauskas. In front of them, they'll have Williams, Kosika, Albrecht, Reyes, Deno, and Mahan to round out this starting 11. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you a DMV Elite fan or a Virginia Beach City away fan? Tuning in all the way from down yonder Virginia Beach. Regardless, we welcome you, and we're so glad to have you with us. Consider dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel in order to see more. We were so privileged to cover this DMV Elite side this season, and we hope you'll join us for the rest of their matches. Come out in person. It's a great atmosphere here at Longreach. There's still some more home games, a whole lot of the season left to play. Come out and catch this side in person. The atmosphere is electric. There's food trucks available and merch to support your local side. Looks like DMV Elite will start on the ball. They will play right to left. And of course, Virginia Beach City will wear their light blue tops, playing left to right. And without further ado, we are underway. DMV Elite send it all the way back to Forca. We'll send one through the midfield. Rice able to get the touch. Well touched forward by Geist. And it could be an early chance for DMV Elite. This one's sent in and well saved by Yates, but almost DMV Elite hitting first and hitting hard. And it looks like they're not ready to let off the pressure, immediately forcing the ball back to Yates. Geist comes in, but to Virginia Beach City's credit, they responded well, moving this ball through the midfield on the ground, and still they move. The counterattack could be on. It's well closed down on that far side by Joshua Wide, and takes away the option. Throw in on the far touchline, and already you can see this is going to be a great competition. Both sides able to engineer a chance. DMV Elite obviously getting much closer to the goal. It was a shot taken from a difficult angle, but certainly something to pay attention to. Sampson was the one who got that strike off. This is served into the 18. It's well connected, and the shot is well held. Warning shot across the bow for DMV Elite. Jake Boyle equal to the challenge, but those are not the types of opportunities that DMV Elite will want to concede. Boyle will send one in to Akansanya, right back to Boyle. Ooh, a nervy moment. Boyle, Forca, and his back line always confident playing from the back, but one slight mistake and it can really bite you. Thankfully, DMV Elite have found their way out, and this is the fruit that playing from the back can yield. There's a chance outside the 18. Sent inside for Sampson. Great save from the goalkeeper and away. The chance is gone for the moment at the expense of a throw. DMV Elite really knocking at the door. It was quick passing. Sampson, Adeyemi, Santos making things happen. This one sent down the line. Rice able to get in the mix. Good challenge there from Ray, and now it's sent to Adeyemi. Adeyemi is well challenged, and a counterattack very much could be on for Virginia Beach City. They continue to move this ball well on the ground, but Rice was alert to the danger, and he sniffed out that triangle passing really well. Going to be a throw on this near touchline. Flick down the line, but Virginia Beach running out of real estate here. good battle on this near side. Sampson and Santos in the mix. And it looks like the foul against Sampson is going to be called. Carl H. sends one across the midfield. No recipient on the end, but second ball falls kindly for the away side. Lumped over the top, and these are the balls that Jake Boyle will welcome into his 18. No problem whatsoever. And DMV Elite will look to play from the back. Here's Rice. Back to Ruskauskas. And forward. It's flicked on again, but the chance very much could be on. This one is sniffed out in the nick of time. And just as quickly lost as it is won back by DMV Elite, and either side able to maintain clear possession in there. Oide sends it outside, but it looks like it took its final touch off of the DMV Elite player. Ramsey Ray will have to retreat. Here comes the negative pass. Looks like Virginia Beach will go back in order to go forward. Working between the center backs. Ball continues moving along. And now we'll go a little bit more direct. A fantastic ball down the line and well challenged. This one required a perfectly timed challenge, and it was Desmond Adeyemi who answered the call, forcing out this corner kick. Here comes the set piece for Virginia Beach City. Jace William was the player who was able to engineer this chance. Comes the delivery up into the wind, up and over everyone, and this one comes to nothing. Ramsey Ray, the College of Charleston standout, former DC United Academy player. Has been a standout defender in this DMV Elite side. He will send it down the line. Oh, this ball up for grabs and tackled out. DMV Elite working their way down the pitch. That was Elias Masuki. Now Rice. Back to Ray. This ball's still moving well. DMV Elite going up against the wind, and you anticipate they will keep this ball on the ground whenever they can. It's a great ball movement. And Yemi sends it back. Sanya will work down the line. Adeyemi has to find a little breathing room. He runs right into the challenge. And now Rice will have to stop this counter. Rice loses the initial challenge. And Virginia Beach City could be away. It's a little too direct. There's only one recipient potentially there. The wind really whipping here. We'll see how it affects the ball when it goes in the air. This one contested, really strong challenge. Sampson goes down and looks like he will get back on his feet. And now DMV Elite back on the ball. It's back to Akinsanya. David Akinsanya scanning the field. off Kazuki's ball. Doesn't quite thread the needle the way he would have liked, and now we will have a throw on the near side. This one sent down the line. And into the box. Goalkeeper stays on the line. That's clever from the defender. Just sending it back to his goalkeeper with the head. It's a simple outcome, but you do see teams get flustered. Defenders make the wrong decision at times, and that was one the DMV Elite could have made the most of if there was any indecision at the back. Sometimes it's the simple decisions that are the best ones, and got to give credit to Virginia Beach City. There is a player down for DMV Elite. I hope that he is all right. Looks like Adeyemi is going to get some medical attention before he determines whether he's going to play on. But we will have a drop ball. Yates sends one in. Not a lot of space in that midfield. This ball well contested. And we'll have to go back along this back line. City still trying to find space in the midfield. They'll skip everyone. This one somehow stays in. Great ball forward. Since the midfield was so crowded, but it's well won on that far side. Repequinho timed his challenge to perfection. Now we'll get involved. And onwards we play. VB City. We'll send it back. Plenty of time and space here, but right now it's just been the vertical passes that have bore fruit for Virginia Beach City, and this one goes errant. Fakusi looking through. Ooh, it snuck through, but Santos just a little behind it. That one too direct. And here we go. It's contested again in the midfield. DMV Elite have very much won the midfield, but the second effort falls kindly for Virginia Beach City. Now sent back. Hagen Kyle sends it outside. And here comes that attack. They overlap. Oh, it was there. This is a positive deflection sent across. Not the direction Virginia Beach City wanted to find at all, but somehow they found their way through. They've had some fortunate bounces here and there. I'm sure you can hear it coming through. The wind really ripping through, especially when the gusts come, and I do think that the conditions are going to play their part. Watch out on set pieces. How the ball moves through the air can really affect the back line and goalkeeper's judgment when they decide how and when to come for aerial balls. This is ping-ponged across the midfield. And this is much better. A little space left on that left side. Ramsey Ray drops back quickly to defuse the would-be chance. Great save there from Jake Boyle, pulling it out. Albeit routine for goalkeeper of Boyle's quality, but Showing off the positioning and footwork to get across to that ball. Here comes Forka, uncontested through the midfield. Still looking for options. He gets it off just in time. Good advantage played. Alfakusi, he's got momentum. Might he take this himself? He beats another defender and finally lets it rip. What a fantastic solo run and effort from the number 10, Elias Alfakusi. Just couldn't find the final effort. And hindsight's always 20/20. You got to ask, would the better option have been to pass the final ball? We'll never know. Of course, Alfakusi made a fantastic run to even put DMV Elite in that chance, in that position in the first place. So, got the sword. In any case, it will be a throw down here for the away side, Virginia Beach City. We'll get bodies up the field. Welcome Michael Mercer. Welcome Ryan Fisher, Christy Mahan, Fortnite, and Zay McGee. Good to see everyone joining us here for this home broadcast from DMV Elite. This one sent across the 18. The chance falls kindly, well sniffed out there. Ramsey Ray was so quick to close down the space, but chance not fully gone just yet. Here's the square ball and away. Now Akansanya shielding it back to Apoquinho. Even Santos coming to help out. Not a comfortable situation. Rice gets it away. Now Elias Alfakusi springing the ball forward in the direction of Santos, but back to the feet of Virginia Beach City and out down the line. They found the width really well at times. We're looking. This one trickles innocuously into the waiting arms of Jake Boyle. Now from the back, Apoquinho finding Santos. Did well to track back, and now the second effort could bear fruit. Elias Alfakusi got another touch to it, but couldn't maintain his possession. Here is a big vertical ball that will just bounce into the waiting feet of Boyle. Now Apoquinho out to Forca. And into the midfield, Santos sends it out. Ray, bouncing off challenges, gets the ball off his feet really well. Here comes Ramsey Ray down the line. Santos in the middle. Geist gets it across. And it looks like the offside flag has gone. Jack Geist, the player who has stepped on to replace the injured DMV Elite player. I hope that Adeyemi is okay. But in any case, we will play on. Boyle drawing in the pressure. We'll go through the middle. Finds Elias Alfakusi. What a move there. Alfakusi sending it into the corner. It's well saved. No final effort on the square ball. Sampson did really well to get down that line. Now Akansanya starting the needle, putting this one in the direction of Santos, but Virginia Beach City able to intervene in a timely manner. Here comes Elias. Elias squares it, penalty mark, but only a blue shirt on the receiving end. Second ball falls kindly for Rice. And Akansanya now sent over. Forca gets involved. Now Santos looking for Geist. will get the consolation prize of a corner kick. Here we go. The pressure is mounting. The temperature's being turned up by DMV Elite. What can they make from this set piece? Here comes Rice, the first time effort. Makes the pass, it deflects in, and it's a golazo. There it is, Richard Forca finding the goal. Took a deflection, but you got to put your name in the hat in order to win the lottery. And Richard Forca putting DMV Elite ahead by the score of 1-0. And we are off the mark here in the 20th minute. Home side have the goal. Let's take a look at the replay here. It's a clever little pass there from Rice. It looked like he was going to shoot with the first time effort, but instead he kept his cool, dragged this one right to the feet of Forca. And then we have the goal. That is the difference maker right now. And quickly sent in. Forca will marshal this one back to Boyle. Good turn. Santos dispossessed. And all the way back. Geist applying a little bit of pressure. And Virginia Beach City again will try the long ball, but the wind making that option even harder than it would be. This one sails far down the line. If you're just joining us, welcome to this NPSL Mid-Atlantic matchup between DMV Elite and the away of Virginia Beach City. We just witnessed our first goal of the match, scored by Richard Forca, assisted really well by Rice. And now Virginia Beach City looking for their retort, their response. And they're not going to find it this time. This one takes a final touch off the blue shirts, and now DMV Elite will have the throw. Good little turn there from Santos. Geist now looking up top. The pass just behind Sampson. And just as quickly won as it is lost. Akansanya will go back to Sampson. Sampson switching the field. That was not the right option. And it will go out for a throw on the far touchline. Appreciate the kind words, Zay McGee. Geist loses out, but Elias Ofakusi will pick up the mantle, sends one into the 18. Well gathered by Yates. And here come Virginia Beach City. Reyes bounces it outside. And it looks like there is going to be a foul inside of city territory. Bounced over to Ratauskas. Ratauskas will go down the line for Williams. And the final pass comes to nothing. Rice coming back inside for Elias. Elias into the corner. Lovely ball. Taken first time and away. This will result in a corner kick. What a ball from Ramsey Ray, who took this really well on the run. He was able to get it over the defender and into a dangerous area and elicited the clearance. Take another look at the replay. It's a really great body control from Ramsey Ray to find a way to contort himself to hit this one in such an angle to get it over the defender and into a perfect area. That's much harder than it looks. Maybe not. Maybe to me it looks hard, but I think there's some who may not understand just how significant and impressive that was, that service from Ramsey Ray. Elias Alfakusi sending it in. Strong hands from Yates. Had to hang on with a lot of bodies in the box. And City will have a little respite now. Sent in for Ratauskis. This one trickles forward. No recipient on the end. Pequeno, ooh, that's a nervy back pass, but it looks like Pequeno has found his way. It's going to be a foul. Man deemed to be the guilty party, but inside of 25 minutes, still DMV Elite leading by a 1-0. Richard Forka putting the home side forward in the 20th minute. Now is Forka on the ball, driving through the midfield. He has Santos, second ball, pushed down the line, and here come DMV Elite. Fantastic move. Choso Awide has been slightly dormant the last several minutes, but is able to get one inside. Ooh, this one's deemed to be a foul. Not a lot on it, but DMV Elite don't care. They'll send it in quickly. Perhaps not the spot that our center official saw. So we will have a set piece from about just inside 40 yards. Never say never, but I think we'll see this ball played into an area for one of the DMV Elite players to get on the end of. Watch out for the wind, still whipping. Very much can catch this ball depending on how it's flighted. Matthew Yates organizing his back line. There's some pushing, some shoving. It's to be expected on these set pieces. Here comes the delivery into a good area, trickles through. Forka in a good area. Rice takes the strike on this time, but didn't have quite the power required to beat Yates. Yates able to jump on top of it. This is well contested by Santos, but at the expense of a throw. Sent in by Ratauskis. Quickly challenged by Rice. Now it's Ramsey Ray. Ray has a really well won challenge there. And just about got the ball. Had to be perfectly timed. But second act for DMV Elite. It's sent to the top of the box. The early strike taken by Sampson and just wide. DMV Elite very much the side that is in control of this match right now, looking for their second. Take a look at this replay. It was really quickly won back. Santos squaring it for Sampson. Sampson's strike. It went wide, but not by much, and it was really positive play to take this one first time. Good turn by Alberton. Now back over to the far side. Virginia Beach City still trying to scan the field, moving this one back and forth. Now Forka. As it forward to Sampson. Sampson finds Elias and almost threaded through, but Virginia Beach City did well to get bodies back into that back line. Now sent to Alberton. Joel Alberton finding Mahan. And Epiquino is there to intervene. Here comes Rice through the midfield. He's taken down from behind, and we will have a set piece for the benefit of DMV Elite coming out from their back. There's Boyle directing traffic, trying to draw in some pressure and find a little bit of space. Epiquino will find Ramsey Ray. Now down the line. Santos perhaps hung on a little too long, but it is going to be a confrontation between those two. It was a tactical foul from Ray. Around the midfield, he felt he had to leave a little something on just to stop the attack. A smart play. And honestly, that was not a great place to lose the ball. Santos probably will be feeling he could have let that ball go a little bit quicker. Onwards we play. Yates will push this one down the far side. Smallest margins when the wind is blowing like this, and you put a ball up into the wind, has to be dead perfect. This one sent down the line, still up for grabs. Not the pass that the Elite had in mind. They're still looking for options. This one's sent. Now across the 18, begs for an option. Back post, what a save from Boyle. It's taken down by Reyes and skied. What a save from Jake Boyle to keep the clean sheet alive and keep DMV Elite on top. Take a look at this replay. Goal kick to come here in the 32nd minute. Jake Boyle coming up with a huge stop to keep Virginia Beach City off the board. It was a great stop, but I think, if we're going to be honest, Virginia Beach City could have done a little better with that chance. First effort probably should have gone right to goal. He had a better angle. This is well shielded back by Forka. Epiquino. Out to Akinsanya down the line. Man, we'll drop deep. Here's Ryan Mahan. Back to Kalsis. And Virginia Beach City running out of real estate. Williams will have to drop back in. Akinsanya looking down the line. Well flicked on. Second ball falls kindly for Santos. Elias working down the wing. Will cut back inside. Has a lot of players on him. Finally goes down. A lot of contact. No foul called. We will have a throw here on the near side. Akinsanya finding Santos. Santos not finding the touch he was looking for. Tauskis down the line. That is an errant ball. Rice looking for options. We'll go back in order to go forward. A lot of space there in the midfield. Hayden Rice finding Sampson. The return pass is a good one. Great ball from Sampson. What can Hayden Rice find? Akinsanya rounding his man, taking it to the end line, sends it across, but doesn't quite have the pace to beat the back line. Well, one back by Sampson again. Now the strike from distance. Awide doesn't really connect as cleanly as he would have liked, and it was always veering wide. Goal kick to come. And here we come. Quickly sent in. City exploring this near side, not finding much. Elias sends it back in. Santos with the strike. It was well closed down at the crucial moment. And now City looking to get away. But one back as quickly as it was lost. Cabrera will find this one forward. The offside flag has gone. And it will be a set piece coming out for DMV Elite. DMV Elite have been enjoying the lion's share of possession and chances, but every now and again, City have looked dangerous on the counter. That's something that Elite will want to watch out for, that quick counter. So often when a team is just dominated in possession, they got to do and rely on their strengths. And right now, Mahan up top and these two wingers have been outlets when the space opens up in behind. Jake Boyle floating this one up into the air. Strong pass forward. Forca still going as Forca. And it looks like it will be a set piece. Forca just too quick and getting to this one, and now Will has set up a chance for his team. Welcome, Malik Tom, says Richard Forca, Bobcats legend, and certainly that is the case, and congratulations on your selection, Malik Tom, with Guyana. I have the pleasure of going and watching the Guyana versus Nicaragua match next Friday. Certainly would love to see you if you get selected, but in any case, a huge honor to be called up for the training camp for the Guyana national team, Malik Tom. Here comes the service from DMV Elite. It's sent away. Elias scanning the field. Back to Epiquinho. Beats one player. Still going. And now we'll send it out to Ramsey Ray. Ray, positive touch forward. Now the perfect service. Put it right on the penalty mark, but only City players were there. Now Owide back to Elfka Usi. This is great movement. DMV Elite floating one into the box. It's Epiquinho out of the air. Goalkeeper makes the save. Probably one of the more non-traditional saves we've seen, but hey, whatever works. The best save a goalkeeper can make, the best form, is the one that keeps the ball out of the goal. And this deflection bouncing off the backside of Matthew Yates and over the corner, over the end line for the corner. Sampson to deliver. Sends one across the body of Epiquinho, but no touch forthcoming. 39 minutes gone in this one. DMV Elite still leading by a goal to nil off the back of a Richard Forka goal in the 20th minute. But more chances have presented themselves, and certainly DMV Elite will feel for all the possession that they've earned. They want another goal before the end of this half. Here's Rice, turning through traffic. Perhaps too much confidence there. Williams, ball dispossessed, well won back quickly by Reyes. And Forka in the right place at the right time. It runs out of real estate, and now will be a throw for Williams and company. It's Virginia Beach City able to commit bodies now. Williams into the 18, looking for Ryan Mahan. Mahan using that big body. Now it's floated in by Williams. Great collection there from Boyle. Quick feet to get across. And high pointed the ball well, not giving any window for City to get in and around that box. Just about 5 minutes left to play here. See how DMV Elite elect to start this attack. Boyle looking forward. Ball sent up into the wind. And Ray goes down. It looks like there was some contact. Ray thought there might have been a foul in there, but it's just going to be a throw on the far touch. This one sent back. Forka and Boyle sorted it out between them. Now Richard Forka beating one player. And now sending it out wide. This one's sent forward. Ryan Mahan, top of the 18, but in an offside position. Boyle makes the save in any case, but the flag had come up. And it will be a kick from the ground for DMV Elite. Boyle sends one in. Epiquinho floating one to the outside. No black shirts there. Oh, it takes a fortunate bounce. City, they've got a man, but well saved again. Jake Boyle getting his body and hands behind this one and not giving any rebound, any quarter to the away side, but Elite not up to their standards and how they were playing out on that one. That was a poor pass out of the back. And they won't want to repeat those kind of mistakes. In a game that they've been in control of, it would be a real gut punch to concede now, right before the half. This one's floated forward. Mahan finding Reyes. Heavy challenge, but Reyes back on his feet. Rice intervenes. Now Alfakusi, great body control. Pequeno sends one up in the air. This one's right through the middle. Ryan Mahan able to hold his run much better this time. Mahan waiting for recipients. Reyes is there. Good ball movement, but Akinsanya able to intervene. Well, Santos dropping behind the ball to help out. Rotalskis. Now across, and the chance has gone. Will be a throw on the far touchline. And perhaps one or two final sequences of possession to follow. We're trickling towards the halftime as the 43rd minute ends. Thank you so much for joining us here in this broadcast of the National Premier Soccer League. On behalf of DMV Elite, I really appreciate your patronage. Don't forget to check out dmvelitefc.org for schedules, apparel, tickets, and more. And of course, come on out to Long Reach High School for some of their NPSL home matches. It's a great atmosphere. You can hear the drums, the fans behind me. Certainly something you'll want to experience for yourself, but As this half elapses, this ball is contested in the midfield, won by Elite. Elias Alfakusi sends it forward. Sampson out of the air, an audacious strike, and not one that bears any fruit for DMV Elite. Goal kick to follow. Elias Alfakusi has been the mover and shaker who's been making things happen, and again, slaloming through players in the midfield, finding enough space to connect with Sampson. This one's floated down the near side. First one won by Akansanya. Here is Mahan. Reyes. Down the line. Jace Williams able to control his body really well, but Akansanya, physical defending, marshals this one over the end line, and a goal kick to come as the 45th minute ticks down. DMV Elite still holding their lead. So it was floated to the near side. First ball won by Ratalskis. Now Jace Williams controlling it really well and looking for Mahan. Mahan looking to play quick, sends it into the 18. Williams got on the wrong side of Akansanya, but no real pace behind that final strike. Into stoppage time now. See how much stoppage. There was at least one injury. So we anticipate at least 1 or 2 minutes, but certainly this half is drawing nigh. Cabrera Reyes, great distribution to the far side. And maybe one final chance for City. Well tracked back by Ochoso Owide. The challenge comes in from Rice. It's a clean challenge. And here come DMV Elite. Alfakusi not able to sort his feet out, and now Mahan will send one out wide. It's an opportunity from deep, and then opportunity squandered. Rice right in the right place. Here comes Santos. Oh, the back pass, not a good one. Here comes Sampson taking the early strike, and was that the right option? Sampson, so much time and space, and trying to wrong foot the goalkeeper out of position, but Yates did not seem troubled by that one. Here comes Cabrera Reyes. Finding Joel Albritton, and that is the final act, the final move of the half. The score remains 1-0 in favor of DMV Elite FC, but there certainly have been chances created both ways. We're going to take a quick break. Don't forget to drop a like on the video to help others find us in the algorithm, and of course subscribe in order to see all the rest of the DMV Elite FC NPSL home matches. And we will see you back for the second half in just a few minutes. Don't forget to share the link. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here in this NPSL Mid-Atlantic matchup. DMV Elite hosting Virginia Beach City at Longreach High School. Columbia, Maryland is the venue. We're back for the second half. DMV Elite found their way onto the score sheet by way of Richard Forka, assisted really well by Hayden Rice in the 20th minute. Since then, there have been chances, but the status quo has remained, and we are underway. Virginia Beach City, the away side, playing right to left, wearing their light blue tops and dark bottoms. DMV Elite, of course, will play left to right, wearing their black and red kits with white trim. This is sent inside for Joel Alberton. He'll knock it back along the back line. Immediately the pressure comes, and the pressure yields results. Ramsey Ray sending it inside for Chosu Owide. Owide has his pocket picked. The counterattack could be on, but just no real clear option forward for Virginia Beach City. And every time they try to dribble through that midfield, DMV Elite have been all over them. This one sent back. Trickles through. Ryan Mahan will hold up. His hold-up play has been good. It gets some help now from Cabrera Reyes. Down the line, Alberton gets a touch to it. His touch is sent wide. This one sent forward. Cabrera Reyes knocking it back for Noah Deno. Now out wide. And not enough space there. City will have to drop back in. Good turn in the middle. And now sent forward. It's Sampson down the line. It was a rough challenge through his ankle, and looks like he'll take a moment to get back on his feet. Jesse Abogo has made his way onto the pitch for the second half for the DMV Elite. This one sent across by Elite. No recipients on the end, but second ball falls for Hayden Rice. Now down the line. Sampson looking for Geist. Now Abogo. Ramsey Ray has had some good service today. Can't find anything there. We'll have to retreat now. It's Ryan Mahan sandwiched between two DMV Elite players. There's Epiquino. And Boyle. Boyle's ball can't clear Joel. Battled on the near side. The final touch comes off of the Elite player, Abogo. Alberton. Looking down the line. But Epiquino is there. And we'll marshal this one over the line. Carson Tanner looking for a service. Won't find a whole lot of space. Instead, will be a throw. Sent down the line. Danner wins the first ball. Second one sent inside for Cabrera Reyes. Now bouncing ball. One that Jake Boyle will get on the end of. Just about 5 minutes elapsed into this second half. So far, no clear opportunities for either side. Ooh, that's a bad pass across from Forca. DMV lead have to quickly collapse. Open up some space on the far side for Jace Williams. The challenge at the top of the 18 is waved off. And it looks like will be a set piece up the field. Possibly a bit of a frustration foul. Looks like Geist and Kyle exchanging not so pleasantries. But in any case, it will be a set piece. Sent quickly in on the ground. Sampson back for Geist. Now Hayden. Hayden Rice lost the initial ball, but Akansanya on the deflection. Now Forco will look to the corner and over the top. It's well sniffed out initially. Ramsey finding Elias Elfakusi. Elfakusi to the line. Still looking Elias. Top of the 18. Bogo turning, finding Hayden Rice. Sampson looking outside of Bogo across. Begs for a finish. Geist is there. But Yates read that one well, unable to see this one safely into his mitts. Now over the top. Good turn from Epiquino. Finding Ramsey Ray. Ray down the line, cuts inside. Bogo keeps it moving. Rice, time and space. We'll send it out to Ramsey Ray. Now Bogo, his service gets to the back post, and the flag does go up. Maybe that will mitigate some of the frustration from Jack Geist, but what a service that was. Take a look at this replay. Goal kick to come. And Bogo able to float this over the head of Kyle. Run's coming just a little early. Now down the line for Hagen. Jace Williams goes down, and looks like there will be a set piece on that far touchline. Akansanya. Exchanging the pleasantries. Ooh. Howe lost that one initially. Now Yates will have to send it forward. Second ball just kind of floated down the line. Now it will be a throw for you. Ramsey Ray quickly sends it in to Obide. Now it's City on the ball. They're still looking for space. Now Rutowskis down that far side. We'll try to force one down the line. Aiden Rice first to it. Back to Forka. Sampson getting involved now. There's Elias Alfakusi. Alfakusi seemed to be in an offside position. The flag had come up. Looks like we will see a switch here for the away side. City bringing on number 11, Kenneth Crossley, replacing Jace Williams. Put a good shift in there on that far side. Crossley will have to pick up the mantle. Oh, this is a bad ball. It's turned over. The shot from distance, off the bar. What a strike that was. Elias Alfakusi almost netting a big goal from distance. Instead, the score remains at 1-0. It's a foul coming out. Set piece for DMV Elite. Take a look at this strike from distance from Elias Alfakusi on the counter. He was able to get it right between the two defenders and well outside of the reach of Yates, but just couldn't quite bring it back into the net. Pressure coming from Mahan. Now bumped forward. This ball is perfectly delivered. The strike is up, and somehow this has gone wide. We had the goal on the tip of our tongues, and what a delivery. That would have been an assist for Jake Boyle, but no, it's not to be. Elias Alfakusi lifts it up and lifts it wide. We'll have to come back to this in a moment. For now, DMV Elite trying to keep their foot on the pedal. In the 57th minute, a player like Alfakusi, you just think that's going to be a goal when you saw how the chance lined up for him. And Pacino will go back to Boyle. Now Forka. Comes DMV Elite through the midfield. Good ball movement out to Ray. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Boyle will spray one to the far side in the direction of Sampson. Rudkowskis first to it. This one sent back by Rutowskis. There comes City. Quickly sniffed out by Alfakusi. Oh, it's a tough moment. Looks like that's going to be a serious injury and really, really hard to see. Sometimes it's the non-contact ones, and we really hope for the player's sake he's okay. We're going to take a moment and let the player get the medical attention that he needs. As the teams kind of will take some time off. All best wishes to Carson Danner, and I hope it's not as serious as it seems, but it does seem serious. So out of respect, we're going to give a moment. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes once the teams are ready to play again, but stand by. We'll be right back. This match will continue in just a couple of minutes. We're going to let the medical training staff do their thing. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like player requiring treatment is back on his feet at the very least. Will not be able to continue, of course, but we will have a set piece here on the near side for City. And it looks like they're going to try to deliver this one towards the box. Sent into a good area. Goalkeeper Jake Boyle well off his line. Really positive goalkeeping from Boyle. Rice. That's enough to win a throw for his side. Now Akinsanya will send it in. Akinsanya's ball. Connects initially with Solomon. Now ping pongs back and forth. Booming kick upfield. Elias is there. Rutauskis sends it forward. Back to Boyle. Boyle goes long. No recipients in the area. Rutauskis will see this one travel over the far touch. City will go back. Now Kyle looking down the line as Mahan. Mahan, really strong hold-up play. We'll use Rutauskis now. Cabrera Reyes. City trying to find their way forward. That's not going to be it. Really well read by Richard Forca. Forca with the early pass. Does not come off. Good pass to switch to the point of attack. There's space on this near side. Clever little ball back to Cabrera Reyes. Now out to the width. Mahan weighing his options. While still on the turf. Rutauskis down the line. Flicked back. Reyes can't quite connect. Lovely little ball from Elias to Abogo. Abogo threading the needle for Ramsey Ray. Ray bounces off the challenge. Still going Ramsey Ray. Can he find a window? Gets to the end line really well. And could not quite keep control of that one. A timely challenge, putting Ray just enough off. Let's see this one over the end line, but great little run there. 66th minute. DMV Elite still holding the 1-goal lead from that 20th minute strike from Richard Forca, but they certainly will want to find at least one more. Here's Mahan drawing the foul in the middle of the pitch. See how deep Ryan Mahan plays to go and receive the ball, which really helps Virginia Beach City in getting out, but then they really rely on those wingers to occupy the space going forward as outlets. Here comes the ball over the top. Forca is first to it. Now Ray looking forward. Ratalskis will keep this one alive. City orchestrating and setting it to the back. Turn through the middle by Joel. Cabrera Reyes getting enough of a touch on it. It will be a throw. Reyes going back in order to go forward. He's got Joel in the middle. Challenge comes in from Abogo. Now, quick counterattack. Elias Alfakusi sitting down the player really well, but can't get it inside of Ratalskis. This is floated in the direction of Mahan. With no dice. Now down the line. Ratalskis will send one forward. This is Mahan taking the shot. A stinging shot. Had the pace, but did not have the required elevation. Sailing up and over Boyle's goal, but one of the better chances we've seen created this second half for Virginia Beach City. Here come DMV lead at Pequeno down the line. As Akinsanya. And the space opens up. Ooh, miscommunication there between Abogo and Ray. Watch out, there's a lot of space on this near side. If City can get it back across, they have options here on the near side. Ray dropping back in now. Sent to the top of the 18. This one ping pongs back and forth. Pequeno does enough. Akinsanya on the second ball. We'll float one down the far side. Now Ratalskis looking back to Kyle. Heavy challenge now. It's Geist looking for options. Geist, can he get it away? It's blocked. Ball still in the mix. Elias Alfakusi taking it to ground. We'll send one to the backside. Bogo touches it down. Back to Forca now. Forca will play direct. It ping pongs back and forth. And it looks like there has been a hand somewhere in the mix. Well, a couple switches coming on late for the away side. Number 7, number 10, Jaden Walker. And number 10, player to be named. There we go. This is Yates. Continuing to move the ball. Big ball up the field from Joel. This one heavily contested in the corner. Really good work from Akinsanya to get back. And again, Akinsanya getting enough on the ball to stop the service. Sampson looking down the line. Reyes is able to intercept. And it looks like it will be a Virginia Beach City throw on that far touchline. Just under 20 minutes left to play. City still holding their advantage. Excuse me, DMV Elite still holding their advantage. Virginia Beach City looking for a response. Oh, this is horror show at the back. Surely Elias Elfakusi sitting down the goalkeeper, puts it in, and golazo for Elias Elfakusi. He would not be denied that time, and he doubles the advantage for DMV Elite. 2-0 is your scoreline here in the 73rd minute. And there you have it. Well, he missed one earlier on, and a 1v1 that was inches wide from goal. He certainly wasn't going to miss this one. Class player and class finish, and we have a 2-0 ball game here at Longreach in this NPSL Mid-Atlantic regular season match. Let's take a look at the replay. Huge gut punch to Virginia Beach City, who have been playing well. Elfakusi sat down the goalkeeper, took the defenders out of the play by running across the middle of the field, and he would not be denied. Now, City, what can they find? They have to open themselves up even more. The urgency very much upon them. Alberton will go down the line. His ball cut out by Forca. Now Ray. Looks like it is given. Alberton down the line. This ball cut out. Abogo puts it down for Mo. Now, what a ball forward for Sampson. Sampson looking for a window. Puts it across the 18. And the challenge made at the right time. Sees this one away. Now City putting a good ball forward. But Epicino is there. What a ball down the line. Ray turns with ease. Ramsey Ray still working down the near side. And Alberton doing his best to damage control. This was sent down the line. Forca for Abogo. Now Ray will drop it back to Epicino. Still space. Great win back for DMV Elite. The shot taken. The shot is scored. Oh, what a finish for David Akinsanya. Puts this one into the upper 90s. And the celebration to boot with his teammates. DMV Elite firing on all cylinders now. Surely 3 goals you'd think would be enough here in the 77th minute. Great finish for David Akinsanya. We'll take another look at this replay. Akinsanya lifted this one up and over the goalkeeper. And that is a class finish from a class player. Will be a set piece there in the middle. Alberton quickly sends it in. Rotowskis back to Kyle. And looks like City will just have to regroup. City still not sure how to break down this DMV Elite side. They're knocking it around the back, but haven't found the space they've been looking for. Still trying to find options. They'll look down the far touch line. This one does trickle over the top, but it looks like it will be a set piece for City. Like this is an opportunity for City to send one into the 18. Here comes a delivery sent to the penalty mark. Still there, and it's put wide by Kyle. That was one of the better chances for City. Certainly DMV Elite won't be content with how this ball bounced around their 18, but in the end, not enough of a window for Kyle to aim at, and just a goal kick to come. Take another look at this one. Pekino did well enough to come back across and slow down what would have been a strike on goal. Now floated forward. Good touch, Ramsey Ray, what a ball. And what a player he has been throughout this match. Ray looking to start the attack quickly. Well cut out. Pinballs around in the midfield. Roberto Reyes won't get it off his feet. Now all the way back. Just about 10 minutes left to play in this match. City still looking for their first goal. Sent into the 18, Mahan. He has Forka. Forka maintains his balance well enough, but runs out of space. Now corner kick will be conceded. The delivery floated into a good area. Still in the mix. Shot. Oh, it's skied. What a delivery there for Virginia Beach City. Final effort just a bit lacking. Let's take another look at the replay. That chance fell to Kenneth Crossley. It was a difficult one to take out of the air, but certainly one he had just gotten inside the post. Would have found its way into the back of the net from point blank range. There we go. Sent down the line, Ramsey Ray. Sending it back. Ooh, maybe not the option they would have liked. Pekino, the challenge made. And it is given as a penalty. Our center official. No, it's not. It's outside the box. I stand corrected. This is given as a free kick at the outer arc. We'll come back and look at the replay in a moment. It looks like it is given as a penalty kick. There was a slight conference between the linesman and the center official, and it is now given as a penalty. It was given. It was on the line, is what I'm hearing. It does look like that checks out with what we're seeing on the replay. Let's take another look at this. It's very close. Oh, it's very close, but it does look like there's a case to be made that this one's on the line. In any case, there will be a penalty kick here for the away side. A chance to pull one back. Jake Boyle will have to defend his clean sheet here in between the pipes. It's Jefferson Kosic to bear the responsibility for Virginia Beach City. Kosic to take, puts the goalkeeper the wrong way and will convert. Jefferson Kosic pulling one back for Virginia Beach City. 3-1 is your score here. In the 84th minute, maybe a little bit of life imparted back into this match. DMV Elite still firmly in control. 3-1 is your score. And here we go. There's Forka with players on his back. City have a new lease at life. This one's floated over the top. Forka heads it back. Boyle off his line quickly. Now it's sent in. Sent in the direction of Elias Alfakusi. Now Ray will send it in. Physical challenge, not called. This one's sprayed down the line. City will send one all the way across. This one holds up in the wind. Abaquinho is first to it. Pong's back and forth. Finally taken to ground by Forka. Bogo now working against Alberton, and it will be a foul for the benefit of Bogo. We send down the line. Elias can't quite hang on. Second bite at the apple for DMV Elite. Sampson in the area. Goalkeeper felt he had to come outside his 18. Here is Elias Alfakusi. There's Mo on the scene. We'll just touch it out to damage control. Sent down the line. Ray finding Elias Alfakusi. Alfakusi cutting once, cutting twice. It trickles through. And great goalkeeping to prevent a fourth goal, but now the counterattack What can City find? Good challenge there from Ish Mo. It's Elias running into trouble, runs right into the City defender. Now direct ball, a little too direct. Hopeful at best. Boyle will fall on this. Crossley was the intended target. First ball sent into the corner. Sampson will challenge. Well, sent away. Here come Virginia Beach City. Going to string some sequence of passes together. Abogo first to it. Elias will send one forward. And certainly a foul. Abogo is deemed to be the guilty party. It's into the corner. Still going. Ramsey Ray. Really well. Turned upfield. By Benny has Chosu Owide. Sampson will be the one deemed to be the guilty party. It's going to be a set piece again for Virginia Beach City, albeit in a closer position. This could bear fruit. City have really liked to deliver these into the box, but that is not going to be one that troubles Jake Boyle any day of the week. Well claimed. Boyle will send one all the way down the pitch. It's over the top. Into the waiting arms of Yates. Ishmael with an effective challenge. We are now into the stoppage time. We anticipate we'll get at least a few stoppage minutes based on the injury in the second half. Never say never, but as time dwindles down, you think DMV Elite's position looks firmer and firmer. This is Sampson sending one inside for Abogo. Abogo turning out of trouble. We'll send one down the line. Perhaps one or two more sequences of possession. City, they have to start making it count if they want any chance points from this game. I need to make something from this piece of attack. An audacious little back heel there. Looks like Santos picks up the yellow card on the bench. Oh, could be trouble. Benny has won this back. Looking forward, that's a heavy touch. And Benny's chance goes begging. Here come City. Into the 4th minute of stoppage time. Alberton will lump one forward. Ramsey Ray able to get underneath of this one, sends it away. Set piece delivery. Looks like it will be sent in by Crossley. Crossley's ball is a good one. Well away by Pequeno. Alberton trying to find a window for another delivery. Will find that window. Sends it across. Forca first to it. And here comes Ishmo. Driving up the pitch. Sends it back inside. Abogo out to Ramsey Ray. Feel the urgency from Virginia Beach City, but is it too little too late? There's an errant pass. That is not going to be saved. Will be a throw right around midfield into the 5th minute of stoppage. Coming to the end of the 5th minute of stoppage time. Can't be long left. For everyone tuned in, we appreciate you tuning in on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. We're so glad to have your patronage, and we hope to see you more. We have lots of matches on tomorrow. Virginia Beach City will play again. This time Ristosi will host them. We'll have that match live on the channel in the NPSL. We'll have a whole host of UPSL and other contests on the channel. I hope you'll stick around for those contests. We have the DMV recap show. Skipping this week, since I'll be on vacation, but regularly on Mondays, the DMV recap show where we talk about all of our covered leagues, teams, players, and competitions. If you haven't gotten your soccer fix tonight, though, we do have matches still playing. Right now we're finishing up a couple of UPSL contests on the channel, and the final match kicked off at 8:30, Blazers and Alexandria United. It will be the latest match we have today, but that is going to be your final whistle. DMV Elite, hang on for the 3-1 victory. And there we go. What a match it's been. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to DMV Elite. First goal scored by Richard Forca. And then a great finish from Alpha Kusi. The final goal was scored by Akansanya. shipped up and over. And that was the nail in the coffin. This is Noah Walker signing off. Thanks so much. And don't forget to check out dmvelitefc.org. Purchase your tickets, come out and watch a match live, buy some apparel, support local footy. And, of course, we'll look forward to seeing you out here. If you can't come out in person, we will have all of the home broadcasts here available live on DMV Sports Media. Your home for DMV Elite this season. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a good night, ladies.